Greetings. Once again, this is the Ghetto Free Press, the voice of the voiceless. Today I want to talk to you about our children. Not just a black child, but all children in the United States of America. In third world nations and around the world. I just received a phone call from Mr. Bobby Worthy of Justice League United, who are also in touch with Malik Shabazz of the Black Lawyers for Justice. He told me about an individual who recorded the men in blue and what they was trying to get him to do. He was on probation. And if this happened to one person wherein law enforcement acted inappropriately, we can only imagine how many more blacks in particular have suffered as a result of threats, intimidation, and outright abuse by members of law enforcement. Not all of them, but some of them. Today I don't know where to start, but I'm going to start in Quitman, Georgia. James C. Brown III was elected mayor of Quitman for the first time in history. The Quitman 10+2 dominates now, and not them but blacks. It gave blacks a majority on the Brooks County Board of Education. Let me repeat. The work of the Quitman 10+2 gave Brooks County their first majority on the Brooks County Board of Education. Some people didn't like it, we believe. Not just black folk, but white people are saying the same thing. And so on December 21st, they were arrested. And to move right along, 3 years have passed. They haven't had their day in court yet. Now let's consider Meigs, Georgia, wherein Linda Harris was put in office, elected to office, not through a dictatorship, not through oligarchy or any other form of government, but our way of government. And as you know, they changed the government on her, stripped her of her powers, published across Georgia and the world that she was operating with voodoo. But you're going to see what she did by what I do. Let's move on. Dawson, Georgia. I just left Dawson, Georgia. The mayor was shot. These are black mayors. It seems as if though somebody don't want to relinquish the old traditional Jim Crow powers, in my most humble opinion. So let's move on. I don't want to stay there too long because that's not the beef of what I want to show you. Then up around Augusta, Georgia, there's a mayor up there that even had to go to court. And he won, I understand. And let's move right along to Davis Burroughs, Georgia. Another black elected mayor. Not in Russia, not in China, not in Afghanistan, Pakistan, or any other stand, but here in the United States of America. And they have a story to tell, and they will be heard. Now, let me come on round to Valdosta, Georgia, and I will complete the circle. In Valdosta, I have been saying for over 20 years that we don't have a news media outlet that will tell the story of the black experience. On this, I'm going to show you a mother of a 14, the mother, a black mother, of a 14-year-old Pine Grove middle school student that were handcuffed or hog-tied behind her back, placed face down on the floor in front of her peers and educators, and charged with striking an educator. Educators gave statements and verbal comments that the child never struck the teacher. The Lowndes County Sheriff Deputy Atkins wrote up in his report that she had struck a teacher. This mother went to or before Judge Ellaby, and she received no justice, nor did Judge Ellaby even want to hear her complete case. You're going to see all of this, not on this tape, but it's all been documented. Then she went to Judge Counsel, James Counsel, and according to her, her husband, and some in the courtroom said that she still received no justice. People lied on the stand. Documents were presented in court that the mother and father never got to see a picture or pictures. The principal who made statements concerning this girl was never subpoenaed. Other people who had information was never subpoenaed. And the rest is history. And do you not know that not a single newspaper, not a single television station, not a single radio station reported any of this to the general public? In Valdosta, Georgia, Titletown, USA, home of Moody Air Force Base, Valdosta State University, Georgia Military College, Wiregrass Technical College, Kinderloo Golf Course, Francis Lake Golf Course and Resort, and Wild Adventures Theme Park. How many more people, children, have gone through this? How many people are in jail because of lies like obstruction of a police officer, DUI, speeding, or in my situation, 300 days under a criminal trespass without any justification or notification? And yet Georgia Attorney General Olson are fully aware of what has happened to this retired military veteran who served 2 tours at Moody Air Force Base. Eric Holder, the Justice Department, should know. And yet, I have gone to CID, Criminal Investigation Department at Lowndes County Jail, Sheriff Prine's office. He said he's going to get back with me, and he has yet to get back with me. Said he knew nothing about. My friend Reverend Robinson went to West Taylor, the superintendent of the Lowndes County High School, where KJ was killed, murdered, or died of an accident, and he didn't know nothing about this criminal trespass one. Being the person that I am, I went to the probate court. They didn't have nothing on me and asked, how could they do this to you? I went to Superior Court, District Attorney David Miller's office. They say, they can't do this to you. Let me call the Sheriff's Department. And they did. They didn't have nothing on me. So I went back to the Sheriff's Department. And then I went to the federal courts. The federal court just outrightly ran, all of them ran my name. They didn't find nothing on me because there ain't nothing there to find. And then they said, they can't do this. Well, I assure you they can. And in a minute, the next video I'm going to show you this video, I'm going to show you what the people in the state of Georgia, the United States of America, must go through. And pretty soon, the entire world will know what a real democracy looks like, with our sons and daughters in uniform, fighting these wars in the name of freedom, justice, and equality for all men after 498 years of the sojourn of the black man into North America. Don't you white right people believe, along with us and others, that it's time for the black man, the black woman, and their children to finally receive justice? We're going to close this out where we started, with our children. But you don't want to miss the next clip. This is the Ghetto Free Press, and I am George Boston Rhymes.